Oh, well, hi, everybody. My name's Tina Bika, and I am so happy and so nervous to be talking to you today. What can I say? I love San Miguel, and in particular, I love the warmth, the culture, the family, and the kids of San Miguel. It's just amazing. I came here for the first time in the 60s in a beat-up old Volkswagen bus with my college roommate. And boy, that was a great time, and a very different time, I might add. But then I came back in 2010. And I don't know if you've ever experienced this, but for me, places hug you. And San Miguel gave me this huge hug, and I decided to stay. So here I am, and I'm really glad I'm here. I just can't tell you. So since I've been here, I've enjoyed taking classes and learning things, but that wasn't enough. It was really important to start to volunteer and to get engaged with the community. And so I started volunteering for a festival that had to do with Day of the Dead, and I met Fernando and a lot of other people, and together we decided to change things up a little bit and to create Vivos and Muertos, which was my first real foray into getting engaged with the local community. And this month, October 26th, we're celebrating our 10th year, our 10th anniversary of what I think is just one of the most amazing collaborative efforts one could ever want. So I also can't sit still for very long. So I'm also involved with a lot of other things. I'm very involved with Libros para Todos, which is a literacy program that works in the Campo, and I'm very proud to be serving on that board. Currently, I'm chair of the board, and the work that Danielle and her organization do is just amazing. And bringing literacy and love of reading and writing to kids is just one of the most precious gifts I think anybody can give. And of course, and then there's Art of the Story, and that's really about, for kids and adults now, that's really about discovering who you are, discovering how important it is to be inclusive and to trust yourself and to value others, whether they're the same or different, and to have perspective and to have confidence to try things, to find your passion. And I love it. So when I got here in 2010, I found San Miguel not only to be beautiful, but to have an energy and an ambience that just really invited you to come in, to be part of it, to participate with the culture, to celebrate the history. And I mean, there's so much opportunity here to grow personally and to help give back that, I mean, how could you not stay? That's a great question. So when I first got here, I really had no complaints because I had no idea what to expect. But I did run into a bunch of friends who were just absolutely frustrated that they couldn't get Fritos that didn't have some kind of citrus attached to them. I found life here to be it's an intense life here. It's easy in some ways, but it's very intense in that you've got to pay attention. You have to listen. You have to remember, and you should remember, that you're a guest in a country that's not your birth country, and learn to respect it. I decided to stay because there's something that just touches me in a way that is very, very special. So it's selfish, but that's why I'm here. Yeah, so Vivos and Muertos. So it is the living and the dead. I really believe it's important to respect history, to respect culture, to respect tradition. But I also think it's really important to integrate into contemporary society for the success of our kids, for the future of the country, for the future of the world. It's important to be able to bring that history, to bring those traditions forward in a contemporary way. And only the living can do that. So we focus on the living and the dead moving forward into the future. Well, during the pandemic, we still had Vivos and Muertos. We still met as a volunteer team and worked all summer long to make Vivos and Muertos, but we made packets, and we took those packets into the communities, into the church courtyards, into all of the neighborhoods, so that the kids could still have Vivos and Muertos, but in the safety of their own home, in the safety of their own friends because of the pandemic. So we didn't take a pause. If anything, we worked even harder. We made cubrebocas with a logo fabric. We built these packets so that kids could be absorbed for hours or even days, making all the things that they would have made had we been in person. So we didn't take a pause. We've been going strong for 10 years. Well, I mean, I'm amazed. 10 years is just amazing. So this year, we're back in Parque Juarez, which is where we began 10 years ago. And that's very nostalgic and sentimental and exciting all at the same time. We have an amazing program for all the participants this year, the manualidades, the activities, the entertainment, the special guests that are coming to do little things to surprise the kids in a good way, and maybe surprise some adults too. You never know. We have the Concurso de Talento, which will be spectacular. We have a couple of little extras that we don't normally have just to add to that. We're hoping to have a reunion of volunteers who can no longer volunteer with us, but were maybe there at the beginning. And it's going to be a spectacular Vivos and Muertos. We're very excited and working very hard. So what do I mean by art as a verb? So I must confess, that's stolen from Yoko Ono. Will they know who Yoko Ono is? Yoko Ono was John Lennon's wife, and I know you all know about the Beatles, right? Anyway, art is a thing, sure, but art as we mean it is the process of expressing yourself, the process of that thing becoming, whether it's what you're wearing, how you do your makeup, a painting you make, how you fix your room. Everything you do is an expression of you, and the process of making that expression is what we mean by art. Okay, how do you generate the spark to create a story? That's a $1 million question, right? I think the approach we're taking is to create the opportunity of potential. So this year for Spark, it will be very different than anything I've previously experienced here in San Miguel or very many other places in my life, actually. There will be stimulus of people expressing themselves in different ways, be it improv or making things with paint or doing weaving or movement or words or poetry. There will be visual stimulation and the freedom to participate in all of the things that are available, to see what inspires you, to find the things that give you passion, to find the things that give you pleasure, to find the things that you try and you go, I'm glad I tried it, but I don't want to do it twice. That's what creates the spark, is the potential to discover something about yourself or how you can say what you want to say and just ignite a fire that becomes your passion. So, spark, presented by Art of the Story. Spark is November 11th, 12th, and 13th at La Casona Convention Center, who I might add are just gracious hosts, and I couldn't be more pleased to be working with them again. So it's kind of like a carnival. You know, you buy your wristband and come in, and then everything that's going on that day belongs to you. You can participate in everything. You can do that online, or you can do it in person at La Casona Convention Center on that day. We have 3 days, so you can come for 1 day, you can come for 2 days, you can come for 3 days. During the daytime is when all the live art and making and exploring is going on. And then in the evening, there's a little kind of pop-up nightclub called Smoky Joe's Cafe, which we made out of PVC pipe and banners. That we're going to have trivia, we're going to have live music, we're going to have spoken word, we're going to have storytelling in English and in Spanish. We're going to have just all kinds of different things that are part of our Smoky Joe's Cafe evening. If you just want to come for that, you pay a 200 peso cover at the door on the night you want to come. And it's all really easy. We're trying to keep it fun, relaxed, and as welcoming to everybody as we possibly can. Okay, so, well, thank you guys for letting me talk to you. Sorry if I rambled a little bit. I really do hope that all of you have had the chance to stop by Vivos and Muertos and will have the chance to participate in some way at Spark at La Casona Convention Center. Our website is theartofthestorysanmiguel.org. There's a lot of information on the website, or you can go to our social media. And if you have any questions, I'm more than happy to answer them. I really hope to see you at La Casona, November 11th, 12th, and 13th. And thanks for listening.